What message needs to come through? I'm Charmaine. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome if you're new. This reading is a collective reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. It will reach you in divine timing. All right. What energy, what message, what lesson are you working through right now that you need some guidance on? Let's see. Got two from the bottom. No idea when to pull that way. I'll start with the bottom one. Right action. All right. That's interesting. Okay. Let everything that wants to go, go. And let everything that wants to come, come. And there's this word. Now I'm going to pronounce this. I don't know. I'm not familiar with this term. Aparigraha. Aparigraha. So I'll have to look at more on that term, but right action, right? Let everything that wants to go, go. And everything that wants to come, come. I mean, that really, right? And then we see these birds and this open, expansive energy. So if you're holding on to any kind of energy that is difficult to hold on to, that feels heavy, that's struggling against you, let it go. Let it go, because this is about the law of exchange, right? As something moves out, something else moves in. And, part of the pressure we feel when we're going through a change is exactly the force of energy that wants to come into your life against the energies that have finished, right? The energies that are done. And so you're getting this type of friction energy or stuck energy. It's not even stuck. It's like pressure. Like I'm feeling this pressure, and you can just open up, because the right action is the one that feels easy, right? That creates space and flow. Let it go. Let what wants to go, go, and what's arriving come in. No resistance on what is new coming in, and no holding on to things that are trying to move on. Let them go. Let them go. On the other side is courage. Okay. Message here, it says, let me be open to courageously taking the steps that are shown. Beautiful card here. I mean, there's just all kinds of colors, and I see this like vibrancy of energy. So it's going to take, obviously, courage to take the right action. The right action is the one that keeps everything moving and flowing and going through. The courage is to be open to courageously taking the steps that are shown. So you're going to be getting some downloads. You're going to be seeing signs. You're going to have intuitive hits. You're going to have that deep knowing, I need to let this go. Or I need to take up that offer or go in this direction, but I'm a little bit afraid. And why? Because it's like being a kid. Oh my gosh. I just got this image of being a kid. I have a daughter, and I've watched her at the playground, and she's getting older now, but when she was little and on the playground a lot, climbing on everything, I was reminded of myself climbing. And when you're a kid and you're sometimes they have these suspended platforms, and you have to go from a platform to the next platform, and there's that jumping space, right? Like you have to let go of one bar and reach for the next bar, or even the monkey bars. Back when I was young, that was the thing. You couldn't get me off the monkey bars. But sometimes they put them out a little bit further, and you have to reach. And you can't make that reach to the next bar if you don't let go of the one behind you. There's that moment where you have to let go and swing to the next one. If you try to hold both, either one, you can't make it and you'll stay stuck and you'll swing back, or you'll be trapped between the two because you don't have enough momentum to make it forward. In either case, you drop to the ground, right? Eventually you'll drop to the ground and you don't complete your ascent forward. But you need that courage to say, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for it. I don't know what's there, but I'm going to trust. I'm just going to fly, right? We've got, that's exactly it, right? Like in those monkey bars, you see there's lots of birds. So trust yourself that you can fly, that you've got wings, right? And we've got wings all around us taking us forward. So that's what energy wants to come in. It's time to open up. It's time to fly. It's time to let go, whatever you're holding on, because you've got to swing forward. You got to be courageous. You've already been shown the steps. This is not like, I don't know what to do. And if you're here in this message, I would challenge you, if you say you don't know what to do, you do. You just may not want to go there. You might not understand how it's going to work out. It might seem really scary, but you already know, you've been shown. It may, and forget this piece up here, the mind. Air energy, bird energy is definitely in air energy. That's your mind. But the courage is coming from the fire, the taking the action energy, right? The lion, the Leo, that's fire energy. And to make fire productive, you need to breathe life into it. But overthinking will stagnate, right? Will stagnate your fire. If you blow out a fire, right? Too much wind will blow out a fire. So you don't want all that air thinking to blow out your fire. You want to move forward. That's what I'm seeing here too. This elephant, right? And it's kind of in the back there, this Ganesh image, moving those obstacles out of the way, giving you courage. The path is clear. You just need to walk it. You need to fly it. So let's get some tarot. Time to find your wings and open up the right action, the world. Okay. Still moving through that portal or the ending. You're on the other side of it. I know you're on the other side of it. I know we are, because energetically we are. Endings have happened. Endings are still happening. You don't want to get stuck in here, right? We're not going to get stuck in the middle of this transition, because we're not letting go of one monkey bar as we swing to the next. Now it's time to let go of that. In front of you is Queen of Pentacles. You're coming out of the truth. Ace of Swords, clarity. Right? Like I said, you already know what you need to do. You know the steps forward. You need a little bit of courage here to go there. Underneath you is the moon. We've got that full moon on in Capricorn. It's going to shine a light and maybe what we're attached to. Some fears there. And this is what wants to come in, a new beginning. Being the fool. The fool takes that leap. The fool trusts. It's a big energy of trust here. And that's the courage to trust yourself and to trust that you're being divinely guided. So take this reading as divine guidance, right? Take this as a message of divine guidance. And in front of you, we have the Temperance or Sagittarius energy here of balance, making sure your next right step is one that's in alignment with spirit. You can see that angel filling your cup. So next right step needs to be in alignment, and underneath the soul message of the Four of Swords. And so been doing a bit of healing, been doing a lot of healing, a lot of thinking, a lot of meditating. That's where you've been getting those messages in, sitting quietly with yourself. You know what needs to be released. You have a lot of clarity. You've been gaining clarity. You're very interested in what's good for yourself. Doing a good job taking care of yourself. Although we've got this moon card here. So let's see a little bit about that moon. What's happening here with the moon? Nine of Wands. Okay. Boundaries. A little bit of boundary work. Page of Wands. High Priestess. All right. So you have, the nine of wands for me here is really, um, you've been through the shadow. You've been through your shadow, learned a lot of tough lessons. The shadow work, if you're not familiar with it, please feel free to put a comment. I'm happy to create more content. But shadow work is really, you might think about it as that part of our subconscious, the ways in which we sabotage ourselves from success. And you can oftentimes see your shadow. That's what the full moon does. It shows us what's in the dark. Um, the shadow is an example of a shadow aspect of self, is a self-saboteur. I really, really want to be financially successful, but I continue to utilize money in ways that don't support that. Taking care of other people, overspending, taking out credit, um, maybe sabotaging yourself at work. I really like this job, but I'm not doing what I need to do for this job. And so really seeing those aspects of yourself that hold you back. And you're being guided to move forward here. There's your intuition. It's been coming through. So it's time to let go of what doesn't want to stay. I don't know where you're holding on to something. I feel like it's in the world, right? You're in the middle of this ending. Trying to understand a little bit about what you're holding on to. Queen of Swords, she's being very directed. Tower. Okay, and Seven of Cups. Yeah, so you need to blow your world. You need to blow your world up, right? A little bit, and that means you're entering a new world. So the old world, a world is every routine and pattern and people that you know. Not that all of those people will be going, but you have to be willing to cause a bit of upheaval and disruption. And it's time to make some new choices and decide what's of value to you. That's where you got that Ace of Swords, the truth. What needs to go? You need to let it go. And I also feel like there's a tower you need to bring on. If something needs to fall apart, let it go. Let it fall apart. Stop trying to hold something together. It's also hurting you. I see this Nine of Wands as something that's really causing you some pain in trying to hold on to a situation that doesn't want to stick around. Ace of Swords, Page of Cups. Let's see a little bit more. Five of Pentacles and the Hierophant. One more. And the King of Cups. Really just being nurturing to yourself. You finally have decided that you deserve, right? This Five of Pentacles is a lot about what I don't deserve or how you've settled for less. You're ready to heal that, do some forgiveness on that work. These commitments, these rules, these traditions, you're ready to say to be done. Blow this up and let go. And it is going to need courage, right? You need a lot of courage to be willing to shake up your entire world. But it is time. It is time to shake it up. I see this Queen of Pentacles. I want to see if that's you. That's you sitting a little bit too comfortable, because the Queen of Pentacles is quite comfortable. The Hermit. What has been the cost of that comfort for you? What has been the price of that comfort? The Lovers. The Five of Swords. One more. Oh, and the Two of Cups in reverse. So if there are partnerships, relationships, you've used to take care of yourself, you've given your power over to those relationships, they've been more important to you than you have been to yourself, or more important for taking care of you than you have been taking care of yourself. It's time for all of that to go. It hasn't led you to the joy that you want. It's time to release a lot of commitments and connections now. That's great because you've got new coming in. So you've got a bunch of old stagnant energy staying in one place, new energy coming in, and that's that pressure that you're on and under. It's time to blow that up. All right. The Fool, your new beginning coming in. Very much so. New beginning, son. Love it. Seven of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. You got to do something new. It's not going to come in the old way. The old way is heavy. It's time for that ending. You are at the end of the road of all of those things, all of that effort that you've put in situations that are meant, that the harvest of this has happened. And now you've got sort of this new seed off of where you've been. And where are you going to plant that new seed? You've got a new beginning coming in. So this is gorgeous and wonderful and great. Temperance here, Sagittarius, could be a Sagittarian on your path ahead. I also see Pisces energy. Could have been a Pisces that you learned a lot from. And you can see timing, August and Leo time as some big shifts. And maybe clearing. I see the Hermit, which is Virgo time too. For that Queen of Pentacles, making that shift out, finally letting go of that relationship. And we also have Gemini here with a lot of signs in this reading. Gemini speaking to us as well. Could be a Gemini that you're connected to, that you're going to have a change in that connection. All right. So the Temperance, just to clarify, 3 wands. You're being guided forward. Angels are taking you forward. You've seen the steps. It's time. New energies are coming in with those ships. The Chariot, Cancer, move forward. Let's get going. And Justice. You got a karmic contract. You got new contracts, karmic contracts. They need to be honored, right? Soul contracts. 4 of Wands. There's a celebration. There's new people. Could be moving. Definitely moving energy. A lot of stress on this. Let it go. 10 of Cups, but I was so happy. 9 of Cups. There's more to come. And the universe is offering you this. Spirit is offering you that cup. Stop looking at what once was. That isn't. It isn't. If it was aligned and meant to stay in your life, it would still be here. So you're guided to pick up that new cup, disrupt the old life. It's time to tear it apart. If you're moving, get going. If you're leaving a job and starting a new one, starting your own business, get going. You got to make that space, right? We got to do some demolition work in your life to make that space. The dissolution has begun, and you know this. You've seen this. This is the light that's coming in this Capricorn energy. This Capricorn full moon is going to shine a light on that. 10 of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. Look, Capricorn is also the energy of building something new. So there's some new construction that wants to happen in your life, but you need to go through some demolition in order to get that new building and growth going on for you. So that energy wants to come in. Last card here. Ooh, it's going to look at this healing, and I think I saw the 3 of Swords flip out. Page of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, or King of Pentacles. If you've attached your well-being and your stability to someone else or an external situation, it's not true. You have everything you need for your own stability, your healing, what you believed about your own worth and what you deserve. That's being healed at this time. All right. So hopefully that was a helpful message to you all. And I look forward to seeing you again.